Welcome Gemini, it's your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 22nd of May for the Ascendant, the Sun or the Moon. On the screen now I'm showing the event chart right at the start of the week. The big takeout is your ruler Mercury will go direct later this week on Thursday. And it's in a part of your horoscope that's very much to do with your interaction with others, your network. And that has been a very dynamic area despite Mercury's retrograde. But it probably has given you quite a lot of extra information about how you can steer your future moves, which is what the 11th house is about. But the Sun last week moved into the tender 12th, very much more to do with reflection. We also had that very dynamic conjunction between Jupiter and Uranus, but that linked to Mars in a very dominant part of your situation, the 10th house. And that's where we start this week's story, Gemini, because Mars, you can see, is still in that very influential position, encouraging you to overcome some of that sense of limitation that perhaps Saturn has created over the last year. But also, the way that Mars connects to Jupiter in particular is very energizing. But Jupiter is in the 12th house, which really captures the flavour of its rulership of Pisces much more, to do with faith, to do with a higher knowledge. And the 12th house can be very psychological. Your instincts, therefore, the Sun, Jupiter and Uranus, can work really well when it comes to setting your goals and ambitions, Mars. But Mercury going forwards can help you to join it all together and to connect to others very effectively. What's not to like? Well, it's just on Monday. The Sun is clashing with Pluto. So that provides a backdrop energy for the whole week. This is one of astrology's most mighty clashes. Pluto is about transformation. Since the 21st of January and for 11 weeks last year, from the 27th of March to the 11th of June, Pluto is pushing you to expand your thinking in lots of different ways. But the clash with the Sun is interesting because the Sun in house 12 wants us in some way or another just to step back a little bit and gain much more deeper psychological insights, whereas Pluto in the 9th house is much more adventurous and independent. Therefore, there could be something that is a little bit tender in your situation that may seem to come more into the open, particularly with the full moon on Tuesday. And it could be to do with not so much a health issue as such, but just trying to get your energy balance. So if you are feeling a little bit under power at the present time, there may be some physical things you can do. The moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is the sign of healing. So take a look at your diet. Are there some tweaks that you could make in terms of nutrition and the amount of exercise you're getting? If you do feel fine in a physical context, but feel a little bit out of sorts in terms of your motivation, what you can do with the full moon here is download the power of Pluto, which impacts on both the position of the Sun and the Moon, to expand your knowledge, to inform you of how you can get a better balance in terms of the holistic welfare of your situation. Now, as this week goes on and Mercury goes direct on Thursday, that's really exciting for you. But Mercury is also going to be conjunct the North Node for much of this week. It's not exact, but it's close enough for you to be encouraged to listen to your instincts, particularly around the people that you can really rely upon, because the 11th house is very much about friendships. You have a gift for getting on with lots of different types of people. At the moment, the people you may find yourself drawn to the most are those people who are very empathetic, who have a real perception, quite gentle, and the energetic exchange isn't too much of a toil upon you. So your physical vitality may be a little bit lower this week, but there are still huge opportunities to grow and increase your understanding of what really makes you tick at a deeper level, but also others, and use those psychological insights to really make progress in terms of your connections with the wider world, and particularly if you are someone who's very career or goal orientated. It's been a real pleasure being with you, Gemini. If you've yet to subscribe to this channel, can I say that 55% of people who watch my videos are not subscribers? Please help our channel to grow by clicking that sub button and the bell notification symbol. But for now, have a great week, good luck and goodbye.